Coral Bay, Florida, shimmers under a summer moon, its turquoise waters lapping against the yachts docked at the elite Marina Club. But my heart races with a forbidden heat. I'm Lila Bennett, 27, a private chef aboard the Starlight, the luxury yacht owned by Damon Wolf, a billionaire real estate mogul whose dark eyes and commanding presence have haunted me since I started working for him 6 months ago. Our late-night talks over wine, his hand brushing mine as I serve dinner, have kindled a spark I can't ignore, but he's my boss, untouchable. Tonight, as I prep for a client dinner on the deck, the ocean breeze carrying salt and secrets, a hidden flash drive in my cabin, left by an anonymous source with files about fraud at Wolf Enterprises, threatens to unravel everything, including my heart. Damon strides onto the deck, his white shirt open at the collar, his dark hair tousled by the wind, his gaze locking onto mine with an intensity that steals my breath. "Lila, the investors are arriving soon," he says, his voice smooth but edged, leaning against the railing, his cedar cologne stirring a warmth I fight to suppress. My hands tremble as I plate the ceviche, our fingers brushing, the contact sending a shiver through me. "You're distracted," he says, his eyes narrowing, a half-smile tugging at his lips. "Something on your mind?" I force a smile, the flash drive's contents, millions siphoned from Wolf Enterprises accounts, linked to Damon's signature, burning in my thoughts. "Just the menu," I lie, but his scrutiny makes my skin flush. Zoe Carter, my best friend and the yacht's chief steward, interrupts, her blonde hair tied back, her green eyes sharp with urgency. "Lila, we need to talk," she says, glancing at Damon. "Privately." He nods, stepping away, but his lingering glance sparks a longing I've buried deep. In my cabin, Zoe's voice drops to a whisper. "I found encrypted emails on the ship's server. Someone's funneling money through Wolf Enterprises to an offshore account, and Damon's name is on it." My heart sinks. Damon, a criminal? The flash drive matches her claim, detailing fake real estate deals. "He wouldn't," I say, but doubt creeps in. "Someone's framing him," Zoe insists. "But my cabin was bugged today. We're being watched." Her words chill me, the stakes higher than I imagined. I tuck the flash drive into my pocket, my hands shaking. "We need proof," I say, and Zoe nods, her loyalty grounding me. "I'll keep digging, but be careful, Lila. This smells like a syndicate." Back on deck, I serve the investors, their laughter grating against my nerves, the flash drive a secret weight. A text from an unknown number flashes. "Stop digging, chef, or you're sunk." My breath catches, someone knows. Call Damon, my voice unsteady. "We need to meet. Now." He suggests his private cabin, his tone warm but guarded. In his cabin, the yacht's gentle sway and the scent of leather and sea salt envelop us. Damon pours me a glass of wine, his fingers grazing mine, sparking heat that pools low in my belly. "What's this about, Lila?" he asks, his dark eyes searching, his proximity dizzying. I hesitate, the flash drive burning in my pocket, but his nearness, his breath, his scent, clouds my judgment. "I found something," I say, my voice trembling. "About the company. Fraud." His face hardens, but he steps closer, his hand on my arm. "I'm being set up," he says, his voice low. "I've been investigating too, but it's dangerous. Trust me, Lila." The tension between us hums, his hand sliding to my cheek, our lips inches apart. I want to believe him, but Zoe's warning and the text echo. "Why me?" I whisper, my heart pounding. "Because you're the only one I can't resist," he murmurs, his thumb tracing my jaw, the touch igniting a fire I've fought for months. Our breaths mingle, the forbidden line blurring, but a thud on deck, a crate falling, breaks the spell. Damon checks the security feed, his face grim. "Someone's tampering with the yacht," he says, grabbing his phone. A note is taped to the helm. "Back off or she drowns." My blood runs cold, the syndicate's closing in. Damon calls Deputy Alex Vega, a trusted cop, who arrives to secure the scene. Zoe texts, her message frantic. Asterisk, my laptop was hacked. "They're on to us." Asterisk, Damon's hand finds mine, his grip a vow. In my journal I write, Damon's touch is my refuge, but the truth could sink us. Zoe's in danger, and the syndicate's watching, the ocean whispers. And I feel his warmth, the threat tightening. What would you risk, reader, when love and danger collide on the open sea? The summer night wraps Coral Bay, Florida, in a sultry embrace. The ocean's rhythmic pulse a stark contrast to the storm brewing in my heart. Last night in his cabin, his confession. You're the only one I can't resist, and our near kiss ignited a fire I can't extinguish, but the flash drive with files tying his signature to fraud at Wolf Enterprises, Zoe Carter's warning of a bugged cabin, and a threatening note, back off or she drowns have me questioning his truth. As I stand on the yacht's deck, the sea breeze carrying salt and secrets, Zoe's hacked laptop and the syndicate's shadow weigh heavy, pulling me between love and doubt. Zoe meets me at the Salty Bean, a waterfront cafe in Coral Bay. Its air scented with coffee and sea spray. Her green eyes are shadowed, her blonde hair tucked under a cap. I dug deeper, she whispers, sliding a printout across the table. The offshore account ties to a syndicate called Coral Vipers, and Damon's signature is on the transfers, but someone else initiated them. My heart lurches. Damon's claim that he's being framed feels true, but the evidence stings. He says he's investigating. I say, my voice unsteady, the memory of his cedar cologne and steady hands haunting me. Zoe's gaze narrows. Then why's his signature active? My phone was tapped last night. They're closing in. Her words chill me, the syndicate's reach suffocating. We need to confront him, I say, my resolve hardening, but Zoe grabs my wrist. Not yet. If Coral Vipers are involved, it's more than fraud. Think money laundering, maybe drugs. Her warning echoes the threatening text I received, and I nod, my mind racing. Damon calls, his voice low and urgent. Lila, meet me at the Marina Club's office. I have proof. Against Zoe's caution I go, drawn to him like a tide to the shore, the ocean air sharp as I walk through Coral Bay's moonlit streets. The Marina Club's office is sleek, its windows framing the glittering yachts. Damon is waiting, his shirt sleeves rolled up, revealing forearms that make my pulse quicken. You're scared, he says, stepping close, his dark eyes searching mine. I can feel it. His hand brushes my arm, sparking heat through my blouse, and I want to melt into him, but the flash drive in my pocket feels like a betrayal. I found evidence, he says, showing me a tablet with emails, transfers initiated by his CFO, Victor Reed, using Damon's signature. Victor's framing me, Lila. He's working with someone bigger. The air between us crackles. His nearness overwhelming. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes darken, raw with vulnerability. Because I'm falling for you, and I couldn't risk losing you. His confession shakes me, and I lean closer, our lips inches apart, the memory of our near kiss flooding back. His breath, the sea's whisper. Damon, I whisper, my heart pounding. This could ruin us. He nods, his hand cupping my cheek, his thumb tracing my jaw. Or save us, he murmurs, and the tension builds, our breaths mingling. A crash outside startles us. A brick through the window, a note tied to it. Stop now or she's sunk. Damon shields me, his body tense, and calls Deputy Alex Vega, who arrives to collect the note. Zoe texts, her message frantic. My apartment was trashed. They're after the drive. My blood runs cold, the syndicate's closing in. Damon's hand finds mine, his grip a vow. I won't let them hurt you, he says, his voice fierce, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him fully? Alex confirms the note matches the Viper's pattern. And Zoe arrives, her face pale. I found a name in the emails. Coral King, she says. Victor's not the top. Someone else is pulling the strings. Back at my cabin on the Starlight, Zoe stays, her presence calming. You love him, don't you? She asks, her eyes soft. I nod, tears falling. But I'm scared he's not who I think. She hugs me, her warmth a lifeline. In my journal I write. Damon's touch is my sanctuary, but the viper's shadow grows. Zoe's risking everything and the truth is close, but so is danger. Asterisk the ocean hums, and I feel his heartbeat, the threat tightening around us. What would you do, reader, when love and lies collide on the open sea? The summer night envelopes Coral Bay, Florida, with the ocean's restless murmur, the stars above glinting like secrets over the marina. Last night in the Marina Club's office, his confession. I'm falling for you, and our near kiss broke through my defenses, but the flash drive tying his signature to fraud at Wolf Enterprises, Zoe Carter's warning of a trashed apartment, and a threatening note. Asterisk stop now or she's sunk asterisk. Have me teetering between trust and doubt. Zoe's discovery of a syndicate called Coral Vipers and a mysterious Coral King behind Victor Reed's schemes deepens the danger. As I stand on the yacht's deck, Damon's cedar scent lingering, Zoe's printout heavy in my pocket, I'm caught in a riptide of desire and betrayal. Zoe meets me at a secluded beach shack near Coral Bay, its weathered boards warmed by a lantern's glow, the ocean's salt tang sharp in the air. Her green eyes are fierce, her blonde hair damp from the sea breeze. I cracked more emails, she says, her voice low, showing me a tablet screen. The Coral King is tied to Wolf Enterprises board, someone with high-level access. My heart races. Damon's signature is implicated, but Zoe's data points to Victor's assistant, Elena Shaw, funneling funds to the Vipers. Damon says Victor's framing him. I say, my voice unsteady, the memory of his touch burning. Zoe's gaze softens but sharpens. Then why's Elena meeting a Viper contact tonight? I hacked her phone, she's at the old pier. Her words chill me, the syndicate's grip tightening. We need to trap her, I say, my resolve hardening, but Zoe grabs my arm. If Elena's working for the Coral King, they'll kill to protect him. My laptop was bugged yesterday. Fear grips me, but Damon texts, his message urgent. Asterisk meet me at the shack. I have proof. Asterisk against Zoe's caution. I trust him, drawn to his warmth like a beacon in the storm. The shack's lantern casts shadows as Damon arrives. His shirt open at the collar, his dark eyes stormy. I found Elena's digital trail, he says, showing me a USB drive with forged emails using his signature. She's been selling company secrets to the Vipers. His nearness overwhelms me. His hand grazing my wrist, sparking heat through my sundress. Why keep this from me? I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes lock onto mine, raw with vulnerability. Because I love you, Lila, and I couldn't risk losing you. His confession shakes me, and I lean closer, our breaths mingling, the memory of our near kiss flooding back. His lips, the ocean's whisper. Damon, I whisper, my heart pounding. This could destroy us. He nods, his hand cupping my face, his thumb tracing my cheek. Or make us stronger, he murmurs, and the tension builds, our lips inches apart. A thud outside snaps us apart. A shadow moves past the window, a figure in a dark hoodie. Damon grabs a flashlight, his body shielding mine, and we step onto the beach, the sand cool underfoot. A note is pinned to the shack's door. You're too close, chef, my blood runs cold, and Zoe's gasp echoes my fear. Damon calls Deputy Alex Vega, who confirms the note matches the Viper's threats. Zoe texts, her voice shaking. Asterisk my phone was hacked. They know we're here. Asterisk Damon's arm tightens around me. His voice fierce. I won't let them hurt you. We retreat inside. The lanterns glow a contrast to the chill of danger. And Zoe arrives, her face pale but determined. Elena's meeting is at midnight, she says. We can catch her. We plan with Alex, setting a sting at the old pier, its weathered planks creaking under the moon. Damon insists on coming, his hand in mine, a vow in his grip, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him fully? Zoe's eyes meet mine, her loyalty grounding me. You're braver than you know, she says, and I cling to her words, the Viper's shadow closing in. In my journal I write, Asterisk Damon's love is my strength, but the Coral King's reach grows. Zoe's risking everything and the truth is near, but so is danger. Asterisk the ocean roars, and I feel his heartbeat, the threat tightening around us. What would you fight for, reader, when love is the only anchor in a stormy sea? Coral Bay, Florida, awakens under a golden sunrise, the ocean's gentle waves kissing the shore, but my heart still races from the shadows of last night. Our near kiss in the beach shack, his vow to protect me amidst a threatening note. Asterisk, you're too close, chef asterisk, bound us tighter, but Zoe Carter's discovery of a syndicate called Coral Vipers, led by the elusive Coral King, and Elena Shaw's forged emails framing Damon have pushed us to the edge. As I stand on the yacht's deck, Damon's cedar scent grounding me, Zoe's USB drive heavy in my pocket, I know today will decide if our love can outshine the lies. Zoe arrives, her green eyes fierce, clutching a new flash drive. I traced the Coral King, she says, her blonde hair catching the sunlight. It's Marcus Kane, Wolf Enterprises chairman, orchestrating the fraud with Elena. My heart lurches. Marcus, Damon's mentor and the company's patriarch, a traitor? Damon's jaw tightens, his dark eyes stormy. He's been using my company to launder Viper money, he says. His hand finding mine, the touch igniting a fire. We're ending this, Lila. His resolve mirrors mine, and I nod, our fingers entwined, a vow in the quiet. Zoe's courage bolsters us. We've got a plan, she says. But it's dangerous. Deputy Alex Vega sets up a sting at the Marina Club's annual gala, where yachts gleam and deception festers. I wear a wire under my sapphire gown, my pulse pounding as Damon, in a tailored tux, poses as my date. His hand on my lower back sparking heat through the silk. Marcus greets us, his smile slick, unaware of the trap. Enjoy the night, Lila, he says, his eyes cold, chilling me. Zoe, posing as a server, signals. Marcus is meeting a Viper contact in the club's private lounge. Damon's grip tightens, his voice low. Stay close, love. The word, love stirs memories of our near kiss. His breath a promise in the sea breeze, and I cling to his strength. We follow Marcus to the lounge, the air heavy with cigar smoke and betrayal. He's with a man in a dark suit, Viper leader Rico Vega, his scar glinting under the dim lights. The chef's a problem, Marcus says, counting cash. My heart stops, they mean me. Damon signals Alex, and I activate the wire, capturing Marcus's confession. Coral Viper's own Wolf Enterprises. Wolf's just a pawn. Rico draws a gun, but Zoe drops a tray, the crash echoing, giving Alex's team the cue to storm in. Sirens blare, cuffing Marcus and Rico, but Elena lunges from the shadows, a knife flashing. Damon shields me, taking a shallow cut, his blood staining his shirt. I rush to him, my hands trembling as I press a cloth to his wound. I'm fine, he murmurs, his eyes fierce with love, and I kiss him, deep and desperate, the world fading to his warmth. Zoe's arms wrap around us, her tears mixing with mine. You did it, Lila, she says, her loyalty binding us like family. Alex secures a ledger from Rico's bag, detailing the Viper's network, enough to dismantle them. Back on the Starlight, the truth unravels. Marcus used Elena to forge Damon's signature, laundering millions through fake real estate deals. Wolf Enterprises is cleared, the investors secured, and my debts are paid with Damon's help, freeing my future. Weeks later, Coral Bay sparkles with summer lights, the Viper's gone. Zoe starts a cybersecurity firm, her bravery inspiring the town. Damon and I grow closer, our nights filled with quiet dinners and stolen kisses on the deck. At the Marina Club's summer party, he pulls me onto the dance floor, his tux against my skin, his voice raw. I love you, Lila, he says, kneeling, a ring glinting under the stars. Marry me. Tears fall as I say yes, our kiss a vow on the open sea. A final twist arrives, a note in my purse. You won, but I'm watching. Alex traces it to a Viper remnant, already caught, easing my fear. Zoe toasts. To Lila, who broke the shadows. I raise my glass, Damon's hand in mine, and add, to Coral Bay, where love shines brightest. As we dance, a call from my estranged brother promises a reunion, tying my heart to home. What would you chase, reader, when love anchors the wildest tides.